Hey, what's up, people? What's up, people? What's up, Americans? What's up, people? What's up, Americans? Americans are surprised. Americans are still looking and asking for answers to the things that are going on in the United States of America. How can you guys be still looking for answers when you guys already have the answer? You guys voted for who? You guys voted for Donald J. Trump to be the leader of the free world. Imagine a bank employing a known thief, employing a person who was and is still a thief, a bank robber. What do you expect when money starts to disappear? When things start to happen in a bank that look like the things that the guy you guys have employed to be the bank manager used to do, who should the finger be pointing at? The finger should be pointing at the person who was and may still be a thief. We all said that was a mistake that Americans will never repeat. Oh boy, guess what? After having Joe Biden, the only issue you guys had with Joe Biden was that Joe Biden was too slow and he was too old. But Joe Biden is an honest human being. You guys tried by all possible means to tie Joe Biden with something, just something small that could make him as bad as Donald J. Trump, but you guys did not find any. You guys went for his only son. You guys could not find anything till date. You guys are still looking for that one crime that could compare with the things that Donald J. Trump has done in his life. Donald J. Trump has done everything except, which it is in quote, murder. Because we know his friend, his once best friend, died under mysterious circumstances. And guess what? Donald J. Trump is hiding the files that could actually make the world know and Americans know what actually killed his one-time best friend, Jeffrey, the pedophile, sex offender, teenage fantasy Epstein. Trump is hiding the files. If really Trump did not partake in some of Epstein's, why is he hiding the file? If he is saying that once I discovered that Epstein was a bad mother F, I kicked him out of my club, Mar-a-Lago. Why is he not now putting out all the files and saying, I told you guys, this guy was a bad, and that's the reason why I kicked him out. These are the proofs. Why is he protecting the same man he says he was bad? Why is he protecting him? Americans, I see why some of my friends used to and are still scamming you guys, because you guys will see something with your eyes, but you will say your eyes are lying to you. You will hear something with your ears, but you will say your ears are lying to you. You will rather allow somebody to describe to you what you have seen with your own eyes. You will rather allow somebody to explain the words that your ears have heard. You allow that person to tell you that no, what you actually heard with your ears is not what he meant to say. That what he's trying to say is that he's trying to say, and the same person will double down and say, no, this is what I said. I meant what I was saying. But these guys who are supporting, I'm talking about Donald J. Trump. Let's come back to Donald J. Trump. The incident that happened yesterday that is flooding the social media space. ICE agent. Oh my God, I've done a stinky fart. Not for you to know, but oh my God. ICE agent shot a lady Donald J. Trump tweeted, the woman driving the car was very disorderly, obstructing and resisting, who then violently, willfully, and viciously ran over the ICE officer. Over. He said the woman ran over. He did not say the woman attempted. He said ran over. When you run over something, that means you go over it. Over the ICE officer, who seems to have shot her in self-defense. Listen, people, I bet our presidents in Africa, they don't talk too much. They just go about their dictatorship. They just do it silently. They don't make all of these tweets. The woman ran over, paid Donald Trump and his Secretary of, Secretary of State, Secretary of Homeland Security. The woman ran over the ICE agent. And if the ICE agent is on the floor, the car is running over him, how then is he able to shoot the woman through the window, through the windscreen of the car 3 times? And Trump goes on to say, come on. Based on the attached clip, it is hard to believe he is alive, but now recovering in hospital. Yes, if truly the woman did run over the officer, then we would be saying what Trump is saying on this tweet, because it would have been bad for the officer. But I'm telling you, this is the officer after the incident. First picture, shoots woman, walks away from woman as she bleeds out, flees the scene within minutes of shooting. Americans. The free world. And then the caption below this is, the party, I said this already, the party told you to reject the evidence of your eyes and ears. So the party told you, whatever you see, whatever you hear is a lie, because, first of all, Donald Trump coming down the golden escalator saying he's going to go for president of the United States as a Republican. And he's going to send all the Mexicans away, the rapists. That's what Donald Trump said. But from the onset, every Republican told us that that's not what Donald Trump meant. That was the start. So what you heard from the start, what you saw doesn't exist. He didn't say that. Or if at all you heard what he said, that is not what he means. They always say, do not listen to what Donald Trump says, but just believe in what he does. Who is Donald Trump? Let's check some of the comments. ICE policy details. Agents are barred from firing solely to stop a fleeing vehicle or its driver. Deadly force requires a clear threat, like a weapon aimed at officers or bystanders, with no feasible evasion options such as stepping aside. This aligns with broader federal guidelines, emphasizing de-escalation over gunfire due to risk of stray shots and crashes. Isn't it proper procedure for an officer-related shooting to have wait until internal affairs arrives and to take the officer's statement on scene as well as witnesses before the officer can leave, as well as the officer put on administrative leave while the event is investigated? These are comments from fellow Americans. And thus I clothe my naked villainy with all ends stolen out of holy. I don't know this one. I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know what he is talking about. But this post has 3,000 comments. The video of the officer shooting the woman. Watch the video for yourself. And if you're an American, I don't know if you're going to believe your eyes. I don't know if you guys are going to say these videos are AI generated. But this is the America of today. You guys voted for Donald Trump 2 times. The first time, we all thought is something that will never happen. You guys had Joe Biden. All that you guys cried about when Joe Biden was president was that he is too old. He is too old. He is sleeping. Joe Biden, Sleepy Joe, Sleepy Joe, Sleepy Joe. That was it, Sleepy Joe. Nothing else. And you guys decided to bring back the president in thief, the chief celebrity president, the liar of liars. America has no morals. If you are a leader, if you are a father, if you are a husband, and you have no morals, how then do you expect your kids to grow up with morals? I have some friends who are scammers. I have some friends who got married, have kids, but the only job they have done is scamming. So when your child grows up and becomes a prostitute and becomes a thief and stabs somebody, what will you say? Will you say, oh God, why did you do this to me? Or will you look back and say, this came from me? My sins have trickled down to my children. Your wife also is your partner in crime. Because if you have a wife and she knows that you are a scammer, you are a thief, you are a fraudster, then she is also your partner. And when you are conceiving those children with money that you stole, you are giving your children your sins. And just like we always say, what goes around comes around. Karma is a bitch. The world is round. If you start from this point and you're walking, you will find yourself in the same point. So Americans, you got your president. You guys have to enjoy your country now, because you voted for him. Maybe this time around you guys will learn a lesson. That when you're voting for a president, vote for somebody who has some morals. Vote for a person. Imagine, he's the president of America. All he needed to do was to come out and say, the incident that happened is a sad one. A woman lost her life. We don't know exactly what happened, but we'll brief you guys as soon as we have a full investigation. As soon as a full investigation is done. And yeah, you should at least calm people down. How can a president and his secretary just blatantly tell a bold-faced lie when we can see videos? But guess what? They know that their base is full of dumb shit fuckers. They know their base. If you tell their base that these videos that we've seen, that these pictures are AI generated, they will say yes, they are. They will say they are. Because if anybody on this planet says Donald Trump is a good man, he himself says, I don't know if I'll go to heaven. Anyway, I'm going to try and keep making these videos every day. I'm hoping that you guys are going to subscribe, comment, and come back to watch another one. The more you guys come to watch, the more I grow and the better videos I start to make. But it's a shitty day today. Hope you guys all the best. And Americans, it's a long 3 years for you guys. But you guys survived the 4 years before with Trump, so you guys will survive. But how many people are going to lose their life? How many lives, families are going to be destroyed? It will take time for you guys to clean this up. But the world moves on. Anyway, guys, see you guys. Love you guys. If you are watching my channel, thank you. If you have not yet subscribed, thank you for passing by. Hopefully one day you subscribe. See you guys, all the best. Peace out.